From Amateur Radio Newsline Report, number 2150, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, January 16th, 2019. The ARRL's new chief recently addressed hundreds of attendees at Ham Radio University in New York in anticipation of the league's first board meeting of 2019.
Just days before the scheduled board meeting of the ARRL on January 18th, the league's new CEO, Howard Mickle, WB2ITX, declared that he has a 3-year timeline for making changes at the nonprofit membership organization, which has a changing and shrinking population. Mickle was delivering the keynote address on January 5th at the Ham Radio University in Brookville, New York, which drew 400 or more to the ARRL's New York City Long Island Section Convention, a day-long event that also featured forums and workshops. Although Mickle offered no specifics in his talk, he said one of his goals was to find a better way for staff and volunteers to partner together within the $15 million organization and better position it for the future. The former president and CEO of the IEEE told the group, quote, "I don't want to sink this ship while changing its course." For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Kevin Trotman, N5PRE.
In Australia, preparations are underway for one of the grandest gatherings of hams in the hemisphere.
The largest gathering of radio amateurs in the Southern Hemisphere is to take place again in February in Australia. The Wyong Field Day, a hamfest run by the Central Coast Amateur Radio Club, located about an hour's drive north of Sydney in New South Wales, Australia, is happening again. On February 24th, the 61st CCARC Field Day takes place at the Wyong Horse Racing Course. This is not only the longest running and largest gathering of amateurs in the Southern Hemisphere, it also has the largest covered radio flea market in Australia. Commercial traders have the luxury of a large air-conditioned marquee, as they have had for the last couple of years. Licensed training will take place at the same venue on Saturday, with the exams and the rest of the event happening on Sunday. There will be lectures in the main race club building, along with representation from the National Society, the WIA. National groups including ALARA, the Australian Ladies Amateur Radio Association, and local clubs. For full details, go to the club website at ccarc.org.au and click on the Wyong Field Day tab or button, or follow the event details on Facebook under CCARC Wyong Field Day. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jason Daniels, VK2LAW.
Just as the Olympic Games return every 4 years, the World Radio Sport Team Championship will be back before you know it, and the first qualifying event is coming soon.
It's not too early to start thinking about the World Radio Sport Team Championship. The next one is being held in July of 2022 in Bologna, Italy. Qualification rules are now available for review and discussion before they are published in their final form on the 31st of January. Then, get ready for the first qualifying event. That will be the ARRL's International DXCW contest, which is taking place on the 16th and 17th of February. To view the proposed rules in English, visit wrtc2022.it/en/. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Ed Durant, DD5LP.
And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for 4 decades and counting at arnewsline.org. With Kevin Trotman, N5PRE, Jason Daniels, VK2LAW, Ed Durant, DD5LP, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe. I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW, deep in the Who Dat Nation. 7-3, we'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.